victory achieved in the 4-day war. But as it appears very clearly, Rafale fighter aircraft were downed in the 4-day operations. And when Rahul Gandhi ji first pointed it out, just as a question to the External Affairs Minister, it was very bizarre and strange that the ruling party functionaries at all level accused him of not being patriotic. Now today, an hour back, the Chief of Defence, CDS, General Anil Chauhan has confirmed that Rafale aircraft were brought down in the 4-day operation. I must also quote here what exactly Air Marshal Bharti, the DG Air Operations, said in the DGMO briefing. He said that losses are normal in a combat. The objectives of the whole operation have been achieved, but all the pilots have come home. We are very happy about that the objectives have been achieved and all the pilots have come home. But the fact that the fighter aircraft were downed is something that needs to be, the government of India should stop denying that. Now that the CDS himself has mentioned it, and indirectly Air Marshal Bharti had mentioned it in his briefing along with the DGMO, when the DGMO with the Director General Military Operations spoke to the press along with all the 3 service directors of operations. He specifically said, when replying to a question from the media, losses are normal in combat. The mission objectives have been achieved and all the pilots are home. He meant the pilots have come home, the aircraft have not returned to their bases. So this is a matter that the government of India, instead of denying it, we are only saying that, yes, we congratulate our armed forces, we support them in every endeavor. In the many years of government, of Congress government, we have strengthened the armed forces and met every need of the armed forces. We think that they have done a great job. We are very proud of them. We salute them. But the fact is, General Chauhan has given a statement today that why they were down, what mistakes were made, that are important. That is what our leader Rahul ji said in the first instance, for which a lot of negative campaign was done against him by the BJP. Today, the whole country must realize that for some reason the government of India were not, upfront with whatever happened. The other thing that needs a reassessment by the government of India is that most of the firing in this 4-day operation, most of it, was done by the respective countries from within their international borders. So, when the firing was done by the respective countries from within their international borders, and we'll still lose fighter aircraft, I think a serious reassessment of the technologies needs to be done so that lessons are learned and we go forward and improve in those aspects. And lastly, the government of India has never clearly stated how and why the US President first announces the ceasefire, and many hours later, maybe 12, 18 hours later, the DGMO Pakistan calls up the DGMO of India and then a ceasefire is agreed upon. This is another aspect that the government of India is trying to somehow not come out with what really has happened, because How did the US president announce a ceasefire in his tweet well before the DGMOs of the respective countries spoke?
भारतर एकमात्र परीक्षित बायोसार पृथ्वी प्रो माटी को रखे सुस्थ दिए नुआ जीवन धान पनीपरिबा और डाली जातीय फसल पाई लाभदायक अमल बढ़ाए रोग कमाए आज ही जमी रे प्रयोग करंतु जोगाजोग पाई 9937054201 नंबर को डायल करंतु आम सह जोड़ी हेबा पाई आमकु लाइक फॉलो और सब्सक्राइब करंतु अधिक अपडेट पाई विजिट करंतु आम वेबसाइट thequiver.in